Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Bravely Second End Layer. Let's investigate the murder at Starkfort. Okay, before going up to the next floor, I would like to make some minor changes to my setup. Now that we've already examined all the new enemies, let's switch over to Shamanism for Tiz. I would even want that in my first floor setup, so why don't we save that? But then for the next floor, we can run into more demon-type enemies. So I don't think we really need Katana lore. I want to switch that over to Barrage, and then I'll just have her use one-handed swords to get the job done, like the scimitars that we stole from Jan last time. He's not going to need them anymore. Okay, so we get all that, and I think that'll be good. We'll just leave... Well, actually, hold on. With Magnolia, yeah, I didn't change her setup last time for some reason. Not that it's a big deal, but I might as well make the change here since she's not using magic anymore. Just put her with the best defensive equipment we've got. Although I do want the ninja garb instead of the heavy armor there. What else do we got here, though? We got that. Yeah, that could be a little better for her. Why don't we get that going? Okay, and then we'll save that setup. There. Okay, and then head up to the next floor, well, the other side of the next floor. I like how this place is fairly symmetrical. Not quite, but pretty close. But yeah, as we go up to higher floors of dungeons, we're going to be running into more enemies and tougher versions. Well, not necessarily tougher versions of those enemies, but tougher formations. So what I want to do here, since they're both demon-type enemies, is have Adia attack the weaker magician first, and then with Barrage, it'll deal more and more damage, and eventually deal enough to kill the tougher demon there. So yeah, attack order is going to be a bit more important during this dungeon at least. Okay, so these guys, they are both weak to light. So let's see, I think Tiz could get the job done here. Let's go Warhead, Shining Head. And then, let's see, a couple hits should take out the demon. And the last one should take out the Minotaur zombie there. Okay, good there. And good there. I think even if I didn't get the crit, I would have been able to kill the guy anyway, because we got all those knives equipped on him. Okay, now for this one, let's see, you can exploit the weakness to light. Let's go with Arrow on just the demon. He's not going to be able to kill both of them just because they got so much HP. And then maybe go with a Phoenix Down to kill the Minotaur zombie. Although I might want Magnolia to throw one in there too. I don't know that she'll be able to take care of everything here. Or I don't know that you will be able to necessarily kill the Minotaur zombie. But we'll see. Well, okay, that works. But yeah, it's only a 70% chance of killing an undead enemy like that. Okay, so with this one, I'm not going to be able to kill both of them without using a more expensive battle item, and I don't want to do that. So we'll just kill the one and go from there. So let's go for Earth Drums, at least kill the Magician, and yeah, I'm going to be taking a lot of hits before I get my BP up. Well, thank you for not using Doom first. That could have been bad. But yeah, one of you guys finish this guy off. Thank you. Lots of JP also. And we learn Wild Toss. Although I don't really use that very often, but sometimes I just need a little more damage to kill everything. Okay, then yeah, let's switch back over here. Okay, that ought to be good enough. Yeah, Doom is a temporary status ailment. And besides, we can't cure it anyway. I want Magnolia to stay on Miscellany, though, to use halfsies with Phoenix Downs if a situation should call for that, although I don't think that's on this floor, but later on sometimes you can run into multiple Minotaur zombies. Okay, so before going up to the next floor, I want to make a minor change here. I want to get over to Miscellany so Tiz could use Mimic. That's not particularly useful on this floor, though, but otherwise I don't think we need to change anything else up here. But let's see what we can do. Okay, so with this one, I don't know that anyone can kill all of them by themselves. I could kill the Hellhounds with maybe Frost, Blast, but then I couldn't kill the demon there. And Dia probably couldn't kill all of them by herself. Maybe if I did like 2 attacks with Tiz, or 2 tramples on the demon, I don't think that would be enough. So what I'm going to do with this one to deal with that problem is go with Arctic Wind and then Mimic it over and over again. Even with or without Attack Item Amp, he should be able to kill everything in this battle. He can deal exactly 6,961 damage with any elemental item to an enemy that is not weak to that element. So that's one way you could deal with that battle. With this battle, let's see, I kind of wish I had Tiz for this one now. He could kill the Magician in a couple hits. But let's see, with you, I could go... Okay, how about we do this? I'm going to need a little help to win this battle. So let's go... Yeah, Soil to make sure we can kill the Magician, and then get 1 Antarctic Wind to take out the Hellhounds there. Okay, that'll do. And if I could get a Brave Attack, that would be very nice. Or I could just deal with these guys on my own. And Tiz could be good for this battle, too, but oh well. Let's see, with this one... Okay, I could take out the Hellhound, certainly. So how about we do this? Let's go 2 of those there. I don't think it really matters what weapons I have equipped. So we'll just stick with that. Oh, actually, I could equip the Samadare there. Yeah, we might as well. Oh, get the other trample there. And then 2 Phoenix Downs. Hopefully one of them will take out the Minotaur zombie. Okay, easy enough there. With only 1 party member at -1 BP, that's fine. I'm okay going into another battle like that. Or we could just do it this way. Okay, so with this one, let's see, if I've got... I can't exploit the elemental weakness, that's the problem here. Magnolia, I don't think she could kill them just by herself. Or with, yeah, just for of the weaker battle items, that is. But let's see. Okay, so I could probably deal, yeah, almost 3,500 damage to them with my battle items. Not a whole lot I can do with this one. I'm kind of screwed on this one. So, yeah, I'm just going to default there and wait for Adia to get her turn back. Okay, now we can finish this one off. Yeah, sometimes you just get in a situation like that and you just can't deal with everything. But, okay, so... I'm still not even sure that she could do this one. How about we do this? Let's go Wanton Destruction. And then a couple tramples there. Give that a try and see how that works. Nope, not enough. Well, almost enough. But I think Tiz can get the job done there. But, alright, still lots of JP for us. Getting pretty close to learning some good abilities. But first, let's pick up the Sugar Loaf. It's a helmet? Why do they even call it that? I don't know. What do we got here? We can get a little background on the Sugar Loaf helmet. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it does kind of... Well, hold on. Do we have a picture? No, we don't. Okay. Well, it might look like a barrel helm, I guess. But in any case, oh, okay, I guess it looks like one. I'm not sure how that works, but okay. But it is a little stronger, so why don't we give that to Magnolia there? Yeah, a little bit of help there. Anything special? Nope, just raw defense. Okay, so we get all that. Oh, and I need to heal up there. Okay, we're all good to go on that. Why don't I save this setup here? And then, well, I'm going to go back to the first floor. So, yeah, let's get back on the basic setup there. And get back there. We will autosave upon using the teleport stone, since we went to a different floor. If you use a teleport stone to get out of a floor, but you're on the same floor as the entrance, the autosave won't trigger there. You have to go to a different floor in order for that to work. But, okay, yeah, let's go back to this setup. Let's see, let's go down, well, when in doubt, left. Hey, it worked. Alright, and after that battle, we learned Whisker Sense for Magnolia, so I may want to equip that on her coming up, but let's get up to the next floor, or at least closer to it. Okay, and then while I'm switching my setup around, I can switch that around. Okay, so yeah, third floor setup. And then, okay, so with this one, let's see, there's still plenty of demons for Idea to kill. So I don't really need katana lore yet. Yeah, I think I will just leave that alone for now. But I can equip Whisker Sense on Magnolia if I wanted. Although it would be nice if I could heal up a little bit there too. Okay, so like that. I still want to stick with Catmancer on Magnolia until learning Cat Mastery. That won't be useful right away, but I want it eventually. It is really good. Okay, so yeah, get back to Miscellany, and I think we're good to go. I love making little tweaks to my setup from one enemy domain to the next. It's pretty beneficial here. Later in the game, not so much. You know, one thing you can do with Phoenix Downs is if it's the last command that you're entering for the round, if you have, say, a whole bunch of Phoenix Downs that you use to hopefully kill an enemy, once you do kill that enemy, then all of your excess Phoenix Downs that you already queued up won't happen. The game won't, like, auto-target to another enemy, or bring the enemy back to life, or anything like, or auto-target to one of your allies. No, it's just gone. You don't even spend the BP for the other ones, so that's pretty nice. Okay, but before going up to the next floor, actually, I think there's just, like, this is just a small room. Yeah, we should be fine. Very good, then. Okay, so, well, I am going to want to make some changes to my setup before going up to the next floor for the bulk of it. And we'll be doing that right now. Okay, so, let's see, with my current setup, let's leave it like that. Okay, then, let's see, with Idea, I think I want to put katanas on her now, because there's not, like, any battles with, well, not many battles with a ton of demon-type enemies. I mean, they're still around, but she couldn't, like, solo it. So, why don't we, yeah, switch you to the katana lore, and then we'll get Whisker Sense over to Magnolia there. And I think I gotta get rid of Waste Knot for that. I mean, it's nice to have, but I'm not using any expensive battle items. I lose the emotional satisfaction. That is the worst part. But, oh well, we'll be fine. But yeah, she's a battle item user. She doesn't really need a whole lot of support skills to help her damage. Oh, right. I want to get the equipment going over there. Yeah, so now we'll just go full-time katanas. I think pretty much for the remainder of the dungeon, really. And then with Tiz, I think he can go back to... what is it? Shamanism there. Get that going. Because, yeah, I don't think we'll need... Well, we might need some battle items. I'm just thinking if there's an instance where I really would want to have Warhead on him. Probably not. Nah, we can stick with Miscellany for the remainder of the dungeon. I may want to give him attack item amp eventually, but for right now, there's still quite a few beast-type enemies, so I think we'll just leave that alone. Setup number 4. And yeah, that'll be good. Whoop. No, I wanna stop walking around like a drunk, you. I want to go down here and fight even larger groups of enemies. Okay, so with this one, let's see, I don't think it matters what elements I would use to kill them if I decide to go that route. Even if I had one-handed swords on Edea, I don't think she could deal enough damage to kill all of these guys. Even with, like, Barrage or something. Maybe if I had Sword Lore, but it's so expensive to learn. So, I think I have to go with battle items on this one. Let's go... What do we got here? I'm gonna need a... Yeah, big battle item. So, well, we've got plenty of bomb arms, and it doesn't matter what element I use in this case, because the strongest enemy is weak to light, and I can't exploit that. Whee! Mimic is so useful, even without attack item amp. Okay, so with these guys, I would like to use some Phoenix Downs to kill them. So how about we do this? Let's go... Yeah, let's go Phoenix Down on one of them, and then Magnolia... No, actually, hold on. No, wait, I only want Magnolia to be doing this. Let's go Halfsies, Phoenix Downs on all of them. Well, we'll get them eventually. I love using Halfsies for that. Okay, then with these guys, could I kill them with just my magic? I might be, yeah, I should be able to, simply because they both have the same name there. I could use Needle to kill them. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea here. Okay, so let's go, why don't we go with Shining this time? And then another one that should be enough. Very nice. And then it's up to Edea. Okay, so with this one, let's see. So since I have the maximum weapon proficiency, I think we can put Wanton Destruction to use here. So how about we do this? We'll go with that. I'm just thinking if I want to use another one, or maybe go with Sidewinder on whoever's left, or just use a couple tramples. I think pretty much all of them are going to survive at least the one, so I don't think another Sidewinder would really help. I'll go with 2 of those. And I don't think Trample would really help much in this case, because there's so many of them. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we almost got them all, but I probably wasn't going to be fighting another battle after this one anyway. But, okay, so with that guy, yeah, we're going to need, well, at least a couple Earth Drums. There you go. Lots of JP for everyone, even without fighting another consecutive battle. But, okay, so we got that. Yeah, why don't we heal up? I was going to say, didn't someone get blinded? Yeah, why don't you just open your eyes, and that'll do. But, okay, so we got that. Yeah, let's get you back on Miscellany. Yeah, you're on your katanas. Okay, yeah, I think we're good to go. Let's go down here. through a secret passage to pick up the almighty Rod of Fire. It works just like it did in the first game. Not only does it have pretty good magic attack on it, but it also boosts all fire elemental damage by 10%. And that's not just for magic either. You could use that with battle items or any source of damage that you have, or physical attacks even. Any source of damage that is fire elemental. It's really good. And they stack with each other too. They stack, I think, additively, if I recall correctly. So it's like 10, 20, 30%. Not like, what was that with Barrage? That one stacks multiplicatively, oddly enough. But, okay, we're done in here. Let's get out. And let's see. Let's go to the upper left corner first. And let's see, with these guys, let's see, Hellhounds, I think Tiz could kill them all by himself with his physical attacks. I'll have to be a little careful. Let's go 2 tramples on the Minotaur zombie. And then I want to attack the weaker Hellhound first, so that way Barrage could help out there. I'm just thinking if I want a little bit of support, just in case he doesn't quite get the job done. How about we go with a few Mavericks there? And that'll happen at the end of the turn, but at least it'll be after Tiz. Okay, very nice. Barely enough damage to get the job done. That's why we still got the knives on him. Or daggers, or whatever we got going on. Okay, so with these guys, let's see, with Edea, I could go with Wanton Destruction. That would actually probably be a good idea with the Samadare there. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's go with this. And go Wanton Destruction, and then a couple tramples on the Minotaur zombie. And then, let's see, I'm just thinking if I want something to follow up on that. Maybe have you queue up some spells there. Maybe go with Double Frost, Blast on all of them, and maybe a Shining spell to finish off the Minotaur zombie. But we'll go with this first. Okay, we got one of them. All right, we got them all. Little preemptive celebration there, but I knew we got it. Okay, so with this one, I don't think I could win this one with just one character. So how about we do this? Let's go with Shining Blast, and then another Shining to damage the demon as much as we can, and then I'll use some Earth Drums. Even though the demon has wings, don't worry about it. They don't fly or anything. So they're still susceptible to Earth. Maybe I should have used 4 Earth Drums with Magnolia first and then had you follow that up. Okay, so with 2 BP, I'm out. Yeah, we'll go for it. I'll play it a little risky on this one. We got kind of screwed on that last battle. Well, this will be an easy battle to win if I survive and no one dies. Okay, that made life more interesting. Okay, so what I wanted to do was use 4 Antarctic Winds. That would have been more than enough to kill all of them, but now I need to revive too, and I can't wait around too long to do all that. So let's revive there, and then go, let's see, I'm thinking 2 Antarctic Winds and an Arctic Wind. I think that'll be enough. But let's see, I know, okay, so they're weak to it, and we've got attack item amp. I'm just calculating how much I really need to get the job done. Okay, so how much damage do I need? 4,800 there. So if I go Let's see, 1 Antarctic wind and 1 Arctic wind. That should be enough to deal enough damage to kill them all, and we should be good. And no waste not. Oh well. Yeah, this is about the point in the game where I really do start needing to use the stronger battle items. Not a ton of them, but enough to, like, I'll toss in 1 to get the job done. Or sometimes if there's a battle with multiple elemental weaknesses, I'll use like 3 of 1 elemental battle item, like the weak one, that some of the enemies are weak to, and then I'll use a strong battle item of the element that the other enemy is weak to, and then I can still win the battle with just 1 character. But unfortunately for now, we'll just have to stick it with this. Let's see. Yeah, a little treasure over there. Let's see, this one, or these stairs will take us to an isolated area of the previous floor. And no secret passage on this one, but a Staff of Life. What does that even do? Like, revive it? I would imagine it revives party members. Let's see. Oh, it just restores your HP. Oh, okay. Maybe, I think I'm thinking of the Sage's Staff there. But this one, it's okay. But unfortunately, you can't use equipment as an item outside of battle, so yeah, it's pretty terrible. I might hold on to it for like a mind boost or something, but even then, Okay, then let's get up to the 5th floor, and for this one, I think I'm going to want Tiz to be contributing with battle items. But let me see, let me just, yeah, save over that now that we got the Rod of Fire there. But then with Tiz, let's get rid of Daggerlore, because there's not quite as many enemies that are, well, beasts up there, and Attack Item Amp will help out with his, well, item damage there. I'm just thinking if I want to go with a Waste Knot as well, in addition to that. I need Barrage, that much I do need. Let's see, Triple Wield. If I want to kill anything with my physical attacks, I'm going to need, well, stronger weapons in general, really. But, let's see, what kind of enemies do we got up there? Okay, so quite a few demons and much larger, well, maybe not much larger, but larger groups of enemies that we're going to find up there. So, let's see, yeah, why don't we go with you on the swords there? And yeah, just stick to the power bracers and the black belt, and we'll just leave that as is. I've got Mimic, that'll be fine for what I need to do, though I do need to heal up you there a little bit. Okay, that ought to get the job done. And, okay. Oh, we're on the wrong side of the floor. No, this is just an isolated area with the last treasure on this floor. I knew it! I knew that was coming! Okay, so this is a battle where I would do the strategy that I was telling you about before. Let's see, so let's have Magnolia demonstrate how to deal with enemies with multiple groups of enemies with different elemental weaknesses. So what do I got more of? We got more Earth Mallets. So let's go with 3 Antarctic Winds to soften up most of the enemies, and then use an Earth Mallet to finish them off there, and that should kill all of them. Now, since the enemies, or the magicians, are not weak to water, they take less damage there, so we use the Earth Mallet at the end to compensate for that. Okay, similar situation here. I'm just thinking if there's a way that I can do this with just one party member. Let's see how we do this. Let's go Wanton Destruction with the katanas there. I do have the katanas equipped, right? Okay, I'm thinking if I want the Samadari there or not. I might as well, because it'll deal a lot more damage to the Hellhound. Yeah, it's not that much of an attack power boost to the others. So, yeah, we might as well stick with that. And then go with a couple tramples there to help out. I might want you to follow up, though, with something. Just in case. Let's see, probably Earth Elemental damage would be good. So let's see, Earth and maybe Water. I don't want to go like Soil. I don't want to use like a Spellcraft here. I want to, let's go Soil and then alternate with Frost so I don't accidentally use... try that again. Soil, Frost, Soil. Okay. And Frost. Okay, there you go. So that way I don't accidentally use Good Measure there. Very nice. I knew you could do it alone, Adia. Never doubted you. Uh-oh. Okay, this is where I'm going to need some light elemental damage. And even then, I don't know that you would have enough to get the job done. But I'll see what we can do. Let's go... maybe I should just have Tiz use his battle items. He could take these guys by himself. Yeah, let's go do that. Okay, Bomb Arm. And a few mimics. That'll kill anything. Now we're dealing a lot more damage. Oh, wow. I could have even saved a BP for later. Too bad I didn't get a Brave attack, but oh well. Okay, so with these guys, I don't know that you would be able to kill all of them by himself. But I'll see what we can do. Let's go Double Soil Blast to hit all of them. And then Frost to maybe finish off the... No, wait a minute. That won't even kill the Hellhounds there. Yeah, why don't we go this way? At least that way I know we'll kill them. And we'll see what we can do with anything else. Okay, not bad. At least we got 4 consecutive battles. Although it would be nice if I could get a turn again. There you go. Okay, so... yeah, let's go with a couple... well, I can go with 1 Earth Drum and then just mimic that. Where's my Mimic? There we go. Kind of a waste of using Mimic, but it's free. Might as well. And we learn Master at Arms that I'll probably never use. But, okay, so, yeah, let's... well, the nice thing about having Magnolia not doing any magic damage is that I can use her Holy Magic that she's leveled up, so we can use Open Eyes. Because that's a level 2 healing, or Holy Magic spell. So, like, Dia or Tiz, if I were having them use it, they're only at level 1, so, maybe I could have had them... oh, no, not that. Maybe I could have had Tiz or Dia level up Bishop just a little bit for that, but, I can just use the battle items to get the job done anyway. But, okay, so we got all that. Well, only 1 staircase to go. Oh, I forgot to switch to my previous setup, but, well, I knew I wasn't going to get into another battle anyway, because we were right at the stairs already. But I do think we're going to have 1 more battle here. So why don't we save so that I don't screw up anything at the last moment. But, yeah, I probably have another battle before even if I tried to go to the stairs. Alright, and after that series of battles, we got up to level 8, Catmancer, to learn Cat Mastery for Magnolia. So that's about everything that I want to do with her. But I'm going to reconsider what her next priority would be. Either... yeah, probably either Astrologian, that would be my first choice, because of the level 6 magic that we get in the next chapter. There's also white magic that I also want to level up, and black magic as well. So I'll think about that. Pierce magic defense isn't as high of a priority for her, since she's kind of my dedicated battle item user. And that's where astral magic would become useful. But we're at the end here, and I'll just adjust my setup before we get into another battle anyway. But in any case, no, we're done here. In any case, I want to investigate the case of the homicide at Starkfort. Oh, okay, I was going to try talking to someone else first, but we can do it this way too.
Idia, you're late.
What do you mean? I don't work for you.
I'm sorry, sir. We were just... Wait. Why am I in trouble?
Yeah, exactly.
Miss Idia, forgive me. I did not realize that you were acquainted with my dear Uncle Heinkel and Aunt Kikyo.
I didn't know you were related to them, or that they were related to anyone, for that matter.
Don't worry about it. Just don't tell me about any more of your relatives.
Fair enough.
Now then, allow me to bring you up to speed.
Uh-oh, creepy music again.
The victim was one Lord Earl Gulliver, famous around these parts for his considerable wealth. Real well known.
So, how did he buy this place?
He was alone in this room when he was stabbed in the back by an unknown assailant. He appears to have died on the spot.
Well, that is the safest way.
These three here claim to have discovered the body simultaneously.
Maybe they all killed him.
First, we have Lord Gulliver's wife, Madame Golddigger.
Golddigger? Really, game? Gee, I wonder who the assassin could possibly be.
Next, the current landowner of Starkfort, Mr. Landlesser.
Oh. Okay. that one's actually kind of funny.
And finally, Lord Gulliver's financial advisor, Noah Interest of Eisenbank.
We have banks?
The murderer is within our midst!
Well, yeah, that would be obvious.
Sholmes, get yourself under control, or I'll do it for you.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
So sorry, Uncle. I've just always wanted to say that.
Fair enough.
So the three of you discovered Lord Gulliver's body simultaneously. Could you tell us the circumstances?
Well, he died, if that's what you mean.
We came to inspect the property. My husband was interested in purchasing it as a vacation home.
Oh, he was the buyer, not the seller. Okay. Confused there.
At first, we toured each floor together. Earl, myself, and these two. Until we reached this top floor, that is.
Which is the top floor when this place is, like, built upside down?
My husband, a military history buff, became so enamored with this room that he showed no sign of leaving.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't be my first LP with an upside-down dungeon.
And so we escorted the madam down to the 5th floor to show her a bit more of the fort.
What do you mean, down to the 5th floor? This is as high as we go. How does that even work?
My word, did you see him? He's like a child in a candy store.
Aww.
And why shouldn't he be happy? Why, to have such a young and beautiful wife at his age, Lord Gulliver is a lucky man indeed.
And rich, that helps.
Now, if you would allow me, madam, it would be my pleasure to show you the 5th floor.
Aren't we already there? Oh, right.
No, if you don't mind, I'd like to look around on my own a bit.
Well, you're not the buyer.
Of course. As you wish, milady.
But what about all the monsters around here?
The Lord's a real character, isn't he? To think of buying a gloomy fort like this as a vacation home.
Well, maybe, he brought along some guard dogs with him.
And his wife. A young woman wanting to be left alone in this kind of place. She's an odd duck herself.
Or maybe the guy just doesn't care about all the enemies around here. Or maybe they murdered him, for all we know. I mean, how do we even think this is a murder? I mean, there's everyone around here wants to kill you.
Well, I'll have not a bad word to say about either if they take this place off my hands.
Indeed.
How did you even come into this place anyway? Dude?
Oh, back so soon, milady?
Oh, well, I guess we kind of have windows here?
Yes, I've seen more than enough. Is my husband still upstairs?
Well, he's dead, if that's what you mean.
Engrossed in the ambiance of the fort, no doubt. What say we go rouse him from his reverie?
Oh, okay, we can do that too. Well, looks like you're not getting this place, are ya?
And so no one had gone in or out of this room that whole time?
Evidently.
If so, that would practically make this a bona fide locked room mystery.
Well, yeah, you've played this JRPG before, haven't you?
Indeed so. Mr. Lesser and I were standing at the base of these stairs the entire time.
Why would anyone want to kill him anyway?
Precisely. And no one went past us to reach the upper floor.
I mean, if she wanted this place, you would have to actually buy it first.
And the murder weapon.
This single-edged dagger here, it was found on the floor beside the victim. It matches up to the stab wound as well.
Well, hey, I don't got dagger proficiency. Not anymore. Not anymore.
I've got it! The murderer must have prepared a weapon of solid ice, which he or she then used to deal a blow to Lord Gulliver's head.
But he was stabbed.
Genius, Sholmes! Then the ice would have melted, leaving us with no murder weapon.
Didn't they do a Mythbusters episode on that? Like a ice bullet or something?
The cause of death was clearly the stab wound. I'll thank you not to muddy our investigation with frivolous conjecture, Sholmes.
Dude, calm
My
down.
dear Whitson, have a look at this rope.
Brilliant, Sholmes. Surely the murderer used this rope to lock off the room after escaping.
What do you mean?
That's our rope, you fools! It says YHPD right on it!
You insolent fools!
Do you see that there? A dying message. The murderer is Whit. Whitson, you couldn't have.
What do you mean?
Sholmes, you know I would never.
Just having a laugh at your expense, old chum.
Oh. Huh, that's
I
weird.
hate to say it, but aren't those two just getting in the way?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we are too.
You do well to ignore them. His parents begged me to give him a chance.
Well, he blew it.
I suspect it was much the same for you, Kunoichi Kikyo Pi.
What do you mean? You're not gonna tell us, are you? Well, in any case, why don't we do our own investigating? Oh, okay. What is a clodhopper anyway? I don't know. But we might as well fill out the map, or at least as much as we can here. Oh, I didn't even see you there, pal. But, okay. Well, yeah. Probably. Oh, okay. Let's see, is there anything else around here? Well, yeah, it's a murder. What did you expect? Oh, yeah, that's true. Now your buyer's dead. I don't think it matters what order you talk to these two in.
That's all we've learned about Lord Gulliver, sir.
Carry on, then. We need to determine the motive, whether it was monetary or some personal grudge. Next.
What good would it do anyone to kill him?
Inspector Heinkel, sir. We searched the walls from top to bottom, but found no evidence of any secret passages.
Oh.
You gave them each a good whack, I trust?
A good what?
I'm asking whether you were thorough enough to give the walls a good hard knock or not.
No, sir.
Well, we could check it, but that would end up like the last decision point.
Then don't say you searched top to bottom. Get some more men and start knocking walls before I knock you one in the head. Leave not a single stone unturned. I want every inch of this fort searched.
Yeah, literally leave no stone unturned.
Yes, sir.
Though why you would turn a stone, I don't know.
Uncle, I must say, my deductions have led me to believe that the murderer must have hidden beneath...
Oh, we have work to do, Sholmes. Try not to get in the way, will you? How about you, Idia? Have you noticed anything odd?
No, not really.
I'd say the banker and the landowner both strike me as a bit suspicious.
Why would they?
You think so, hmm? Well, what have we found out?
No, nothing really. I'm just saying random things like Sholmes is.
Sir, we did a background check on Mr. Lesser, but found nothing particularly noteworthy.
We have background checks?
He seemed quite pleased with the prospect of having Lord Gulliver take both the land and the building off his hands.
Oh, I thought it was like a package deal, but okay.
The same for the banker, Mr. Noah Entrust. He stood to gain nothing from Lord Gulliver's untimely death.
Any ties between the two?
None. They say that today was their first time meeting one another.
And he just offered to loan him hundreds of thousands of dollars. Or pig. I wonder what the sale price of this place is anyway.
If those two weren't in cahoots, then this really is a locked room case.
That's the idea.
We've found no evidence to identify a suspect definitively. But if we consider motive alone...
The one who would benefit most from Lord Gulliver's death would be his wife, who stands to inherit all his massive wealth.
The gold digger? Nah, that couldn't possibly be true.
True, but would she really try something so obvious?
Well, yeah, with a last name like that.
So you thought so too. Let's look into her story without any preconceived notions. Listen, men, every shred of evidence we gather brings us one step closer to catching our perp.
No, not really.
A formal investigation is painstaking and laborious. But if we're thorough in the task, we will surely bring the culprit to justice.
Well, keep thinking that way.
Yes, sir.
What command, what presence! Now that is what true detective work is all about!
Well, he was a knight captain.
Sorry, Aunt Kikyo, but I think the Force is the place for me to lead an investigative team. Ah.
Yeah.
Surely you agree, my dear Whitson?
What's up? No, I guess you don't really give a damn either way, huh? Do you say anything new? Oh, okay. Well, then let's... Well, I don't know. I was going to say let's see what Kikyo has to say, but she wouldn't.
To think that you became a private investigator. Well, I guess it's no more surprising than Heinkel working for the police.
Well, you gotta snoop around for evidence and all that.
So tell me, how does the Silent Sleuth see this case?
Especially without talking.
As talkative as ever. That's some trick to pull off an investigation without ever opening your mouth.
That's the idea.
All we know at present is that the victim was stabbed in the back with no sign of any struggle. We can assume that the murderer was someone close to the late lord, which rules out Mr. Lesser, as the two had only just met today. However, that fat banker may be a different story. Mr. Entrust is worth looking at, as of course is the young wife. She has the most obvious motive, but we have no actual proof, not to mention how she could gain entry.
La vache.
Well, that's a mouthful.
That is simply astounding. I've never heard anyone speak so rapidly. It's like she didn't even stop to breathe.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to avoid being detected.
Yeah. It's been a while, but it never fails to leave an impression.
Sholmes, she spoke.
Not to you.
Right you are, old chum. I dare say we have just experienced the Silent Sleuth's ninja power. Breathtaking.
I'm not sure what any of that has to do with being a ninja, but okay.
But Kikyo, do you really think she could kill him in one go with those skinny arms?
Well, with a knife, that would help.
Quite so. Aunt Kikyo, there must be another suspect hiding beneath this very...
You! Zip it! You know, Kikyo, the murderer must have been a pretty skilled assassin to pull this off. Someone as skilled as, say, you?
Maybe the inspector is or maybe the investigator is trying to... What is it? Maybe they have to investigate themselves.
What?
Lord Gulliver was stabbed right through to the heart. To deal such a blow with a rusted and neglected knife, such as this one here, would surely take 2 hands and the full weight of a body behind it. Yet look at this. The silver blade is discolored and there's purple mottling at the base of the neck. Evidence that the blade was coated with some kind of poison. All the murderer had to do was scratch Gulliver's skin. And here, this cut on the victim's leather belt shows that there was at least one missed strike. A derelict weapon, a wasted poison, a needlessly difficult method of killing. In short, this murder was no experienced assassin, but a rank amateur.
Right, not at all your style. I'm sorry for suggesting it. Which leaves us with the wife as the prime suspect after all.
Gee, you think?
Madam Golddigger, I'm afraid we'll need to take you into custody as a material witness.
But no one witnessed it.
You mean, as a suspect? Oh, ridiculous! I didn't do it!
Ridiculous!
I can understand why you might say that. Madam, I do not enjoy using force. I suggest you come along quietly.
Well, do you even have the authority to do that?
What insight, what acumen, to determine so much from a single knife! It pains me to discount my uncle's work, but there is nothing so impressive as the instincts and deductions of a private investigator.
Yeah, I don't think you really have much to learn from Kikyo.
Do you not agree, my good Whitson?
You don't seem to care for whatever choice he makes. Well, I wouldn't worry about it.
Poor woman. Material witness or no, to be confined to the very room in which one's husband was brutally murdered.
Well, there's no way of getting out of there, at least.
At least she should be safe, with the room being locked and all.
What do you mean locked? There's a staircase up there. There's no door.
Keep watch on Madam Golddigger. No one comes up or down these stairs, got it? Sholmes, what do you two intend to do?
Well, I thought they were just kind of hanging out.
We thought to examine this floor in further detail.
What do you mean?
By Jove, I think I've got it!
Not again.
What?
Sorry. I just had the sudden urge to say that.
Ugh. The rest of you come with me. The lower floors need thorough inspection.
We need to inspect the whole place? Well, at least there's no random encounters.
Huh? What happened to Kikyo?
What about her?
Before we knew it, she had dashed off somewhere. Oh, and she left behind this note.
Oh, okay.
Investigating downstairs.
Ah.
Maybe she has a lead.
Well, I mean, of all people, she would know what to look for. But, yeah, during this part, we don't have any random battles or anything like that. Oh, okay. Never mind, then. Ha ha. Well, what do you got, Sholmes?
Oh, Miss Idia.
So, I hear your family is something else, Sholmes.
Well, yeah, I've met both of them. And killed them. On multiple occasions.
I wouldn't say that.
Really? Grandfather, a famous private detective? Father, a famous police commissioner?
A lot of them.
A best-selling mystery novelist for a mother? Not to mention Heinkel and Kikyo. I'd say that's pretty darn impressive.
Good for you.
Perhaps. Unfortunately, I'm far less so.
Well, then, get a job.
To be honest, it's quite a burden. I had hoped the two of you might understand how I feel.
Then do something else.
The daughter of the Grand Marshal of Eternia, and the young heir to the illustrious House Genealogia.
Well, you know yourself best. So, what are you gonna do? Planning to enter the Unahana PD? Or is the life of a PI more for you?
Well, I thought he already seemed more interested in the police work.
They both have their own appeal, of course. Should I join the police, master the art of leading an investigation, and hone my innate leadership skills as I work toward the top?
I don't think you exactly demonstrate innate leadership skills.
Or should I use the deductive genius I was born with to become a famous PI, solving cases that have baffled ordinary minds the realm over?
Well, whatever works for you.
Miss Idia, which do you think would be a better use of my considerable talents?
Well, when you put it that way. Basically, it comes down to whether you'd rather start your career working for Heinkel or Kikyo, right?
Well, he could work for someone else.
I bet whoever you turned down would try and convince you to reconsider. With force.
It's almost like we've played this JRPG before.
Do you really think so? Both my aunt and uncle seem frustrated with my aimless nature.
Of course they will.
I've come to think that they might even be relieved to not have me follow in their footsteps.
You may be less of a self-important spoiled brat than I thought.
No, he still is.
That's some insight after all. I guess it does run in the family. My advice would be to just watch carefully how both Heinkel and Kikyo approach their work.
Well, we're doing that, aren't we?
Observation is one of the most fundamental skills for any investigator, to be sure.
Don't give up.
Well, let's see if anyone else has anything, or has found anything new. Oh, okay, I guess he just says the same stuff again. Okay. What else do we got around here? Oh. Well, no one's buying this place now. But, let me see. Can we even go upstairs? Oh, we can. I thought they just said, like, don't let anyone up here. Oh. Well, we don't have any evidence other than, you know, the name. See anyone else here? I don't think so. Kind of hard to see anyone around here. But who murdered Lord Gulliver? Madame Golddigger or someone else? Find out next time on Let's Play Bravely Second End Lair. This is H.E. Bailey signing off. Have a good day.